Okay, now we are done. Now I have got a party and everything's set up. Oh yeah, I forgot to set myself onto spectator. Okay, I'll send TTV an invite. I'll send him in an invite if I can find him in my friends list. Currently have no viewers yet. It's a good thing right now because we do not need them. Now we are just waiting up on her meathead Pete and the rest of the drivers to join. We don't know what's going on at the moment. It seems Sammy is not responding to anything. Okay, what am I gonna do? I think we're gonna have some technical issues for the meantime. Trying to get into contact with our secondary commentator, TTV Meter. It's kind of a mouthful to say, to be honest. If I'm correct, this is round 7. Now, I don't know if he's even going to be online today, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's even coming on. Hey, oh, I've got an idea. Hey, Bat, it seems at the moment TTV, was supposed to be commentating with me, but he isn't online. So I wanted to ask, do you want to be secretary commentator with me tonight? Now, just waiting up on a response from our backup commentator. Now, I don't think you've listened to this guy in a while. Now, you might remember him from a while back. It is Bat. Bat 0110. Now, you may all remember Bat in a way. You see, so we are just about to get ready. I think he might respond. I'm not too sure, because if he doesn't respond, and if TTV doesn't respond... I won't turn on the stream manager just yet. I'll do the introduction once Bat is in. Actually, I'll just do it now. Okay. Hello, folks, and welcome to the HRL Hyper Racing League Season 2, the final season of this championship. Now, if you didn't watch the French Grand Prix, Hera Gamer got his debut victory at France in Paul Ricard by some miracle. And it seems that now we are going to be doing Jeddah, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, here for round 7. We have been having some technical issues with getting into contact with commentators as such. So we are just currently asking some other people, hence why the introduction so late. Anyways, let's get down to business. Oh dear, and it seems we have had already our first off of the day. And that is Trizzy. And we have just sent the message to Bat. Is that the first person to start saying a lap? Is this a yellow in sector 1? Or is that... it's nothing. We're still yet to get anything of a response from Bat or TTV Meathead Pete. We have yet to get a response from either of them. So I'm now currently trying to just find Meathead Pete's name. There we go, I found it. And I've sent him an invite. See what happens. You never know. Yeah, I'm currently not trying to commentate right now because we are very much trying to get stuff sorted out. It's now Rambo with the fastest. It's Rambo currently with the fastest lap of the session. Right. Now I'm trying to find Hyper Beam in the list, but I cannot seem to find them. There's a lot to think about right now. I genuinely don't know what's going on at the moment. We need to figure out why. Also, Raw's a commentator as well. Solar! Now, it could be possible, but I doubt it'd work. Now, I need to get permission first to ask him because I don't know who this guy exactly is. Let alone do I know if he's even a good commentator or not. Now, I think you all might know him, but I don't, because I've only ever really been familiar with some of the drivers. I've only know some of the drivers. Rambo. I know Rambo and Trizzy. And basically, I know quite a fair few people on this grid right now. I know Jake, Trizzy, Hera, Rambo, Sammy. I think Raw as well. And commentator-wise, also, yeah, I do know Meathead. There's Meathead Pete. Who else do I know? In the commentator-wise, I know Bat and Hyper Beam. Alright, so then in that case, I will be leaving. In that case, I'll be leaving that the party. I'll be joining this. I know the next race is the Brazilian GP, so I need to get confirmation. I think next time we need to make sure that all the reserves are actually available next time. Now, lucky for me, I do not have a time limit to doing this. I could do this as long as I want. Currently. Because tomorrow I do not have school, which is good. Oh, what did I just step on? Is now F1 AB Rambo now coming out of the pits and onto the track. Why is he start? Oh, it's Trizzy has just retired from the session. Raw caught behind Rambo. Is the both actually on their outlap as it stands? Okay. The reason why I'm not doing like the proper commentary this time for the qualifying, just I don't see much of a need for it. As Hera Gamer now with the fastest lap of the session. Sammy on a hold off lap. Now, as Elite ER1, I think this must be his debut day today. Now going through turns 1 and 2, doing nice and smooth. Through the chicanes. Through the other set of chicanes. And the other chicane. Is now currently after the bend. Straight around the bend, as I say. Through the switchback. Through the sweeping left and right corners of the track. Through this fast left right chicane. And back through the sweeping lefts and right. Through this DRS zone. Into the corner, into turn 27. Really doing well for himself. Can he snatch the pole from the drivers in front of him? No, he cannot, but he can sell for a third place. P3 for the driver. This is P3. P3 for the Mercedes. Through these switchback chicanes, he's doing really well, making it good for himself. Boys, he's really having to be well on the corners there. Was very good down the straight. through the DRS zone. Arabian now retired from the session. Through the bend, through the final bend of turn 27. Down the straight. This is going to be a better lap. This is good enough for P6. It's P6. Everyone's now retiring from the session. It's calling it a day. But not chasing on a fine lap. Through the chicane, through the switchback, as I say. Really well, doing this nice and quickly. I think Rambo's actually backing off a bit. Jaguar 14 closer to the end of the session now, as he is currently setting in real fast lap, hugging the barrier. Final penultimate corners through turn 27 around the bend. Can this be an improvement lap? Can he beat Haragamer? Haragamer's lap? Yes, he can! From 127.415 does Jaguar 14. The person, this is the same driver who did a last to first at Jaguar 14 to start on pole today, to start on pole position. Now, I'm just going to quickly go and get myself some snacks. I'll be right back. Right back after this short break. As we now start the formation lap right now. I don't get why they're pacing around the track so quickly. How on earth are they doing a formation lap this quick though? What is this saying? They're just pacing around the track at full speed. This ain't a formation lap. This is a bloody... This is a safety car. It was meant to be a rocket ship. Here we go for 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go here in Saudi Arabia. It's now Jacob 140 getting a great start off the grid. Harry Gamer staying behind, close behind actually. No collision so far early on. As I think already, Jacob R14 starts just drifting off as an Epic Warrior passing Jumbo Chain at the back. Yeah, but I think now, utilizing that overtake, does Rambo. There's your pit stop strategy there, estimated. It is currently up at front. Nothing has changed. Now have a gamer to the inside into turn 27. Now wheel pegging it with Jacob R14. Can this possibly be a 3-wide battle? As this is not Jacob R14's lost 2 places. And now Harry Gamer and Jacob R14 are past him. But Jacob R14 is probably not going to let that sink in. As he's going to now regain those 2 places he lost at the start. It as Peroxidai now gaining and gaining on Raw Uru, Rambo's teammate here today. And I don't think he can gain it enough. But this is possibly, this is a big 4-way battle, sorry. A 4-way battle for a possible lead, and I think Elite ER1 is hanging back. He just does not want to get involved. DRS now enabled. Now already 3 laps in, we've already got someone with we've already got 2 people with penalties. Oh, Rambo around the outside and takes the lead here in Saudi Arabia. Oh, that's Elite! Elite has spun it! We're doing well in fourth. But he has spun it. Here in Jeddah. At the same corner when Max Verstappen binned it. 12, just under 12 months ago. Now Jake. I think he's now having a lot of problems here, his Elite. He's gone from 4th now into 8th. This is not going well. Why is Harry Gamer? What happened to Harry Gamer though? Did he pit? But as you can see now, it is between the two drivers who won at Austria. The guy who was supposed to win at Austria and the one who won at Austria. Battling it out here in Jeddah. No DRS being used yet. We want to conserve that. But he's using it now though. It's now around the outside with no little to no effort. Goes Jaco on 14 and retakes the lead of this race. But Hera Gamer gonna have to pull off some sort of charge if he wants to take his place into the top 3 again. Raw Uru now with penalties for multiple warnings. Ooh, this could be interesting now. Jake versus Ro gaining Jake. Who can get this as a big lag spike? Oh, there's been a yellow flag somewhere. What's happened? I think that was Elite. Not Tarek Gamer sees to get another. Rama now retakes the lead into turn 27. Elite is now as a safety car. Here on lap 5 with just 20 laps to go. Oh, and he breaks the board. But it seems that Trizzy has decided to stay out. As currently now the top is now the 2 Ferrari powered cars are now in a McLaren sandwich. Currently it's an F1 B's 1-2. Yeah, boy, Shade and Epic Warrior really far back. think the safety car might be in at the end of this lap. Why is Rambo pitting? This ain't the best choice. This is going to put him all the way down to 8. Oh. But will he be ahead of Epic Warrior? Yes, he will. By 4 seconds is he ahead. In my mind that yes, the safety car will now be in at the end of this lap. Just as I had suspected. As now, we're gonna have to wait the correct moment now. As now, they are now weaving it down the straight. As now, he's now gonna get the racing to go. As now, green flags come out. What's gonna happen is now Harrigan up into P3, passes Sammy. Into turn, just before turn 1 as Rambo now making up places. Peroxidine. Getting very close to Rambo. Indeed, this is an intense restart indeed as well. It's now Rambo getting held up by Sammy as well. Ularu's actually trying to hold him up. I think Ularu's now been given the call to hold him up and keep him behind to let to allow Rambo through. Is now around down the inside, through around the bend. As Rambo now makes the place. It's gone from 5th within a restart to getaway. Drizzy might be in big trouble though soon, if the DRS will be enabled at the end of this lap, because there is one lap after the safety car where we do not have any DRS in order to break, because it allows the pack to break up. It breaks up the pack, not compacting it too much. It allows them. As Rambo goes in the pits again. What are the calls they're making down to Ferrari? What are these calls gonna be? These are really weird calls whenever they have already gone wing damage. I think he must have got them from the collision with Peroxidine at turn 2 on the restart. Now Peroxidine Round the bend around the outside. Can he make that move work? Yes, he can. Peroxidite up into fourth. It's currently a battle for second as it currently stands. But I think by the looks of it, yeah, Peroxidite gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings somehow. Even though he didn't do anything wrong at that point. As now, around these corners. I say around these corners because I really don't know what corner we're on. Around turns 26. This is currently a three-way battle for lead currently, as it stands. DRS now enabled on this lap. Is now Hera Gamer now gaining on him. Oh, and this battle for first is definitely getting interesting now. No DRS just yet, but he will get it now. He's now down the straight, but will this be a good idea? Is it really pass him now? Is this the best idea? Is this considerable? He decides to stay behind Trizzy. And for this straight specifically, he utilizes DRS. He's now towards around the outside. He's got the place. And he passes into first, back into the lead. But now Trizzy will now have something else to deal with. And his name is Jaco R14. He's currently gaining really rapidly, tugging the barriers as close as he can. So now through these windy areas of the track. Now utilizing that DRS, but Trizzy manages to use the DRS he gets from Hera Gamer to keep him at bay. Is now around the outside, just like earlier. Now this time it's Trizzy who takes the lead as he now gets a penalty for multiple warnings as well. So far only Jake, Rambo, and Shane to yet get a penalty. Oh, is Hera Gamer very close now this time to Trizzy, as he is nice and close to him. I think, yes, he's going to go around the outside. He's gonna have a good maneuver. He's gonna make that lunge. He's got to, as he now takes the lead of his race back from Trizzy. Currently, as it stands, this is just a dogfight between the two. This is just an absolute, not even a festival. It's we're getting a war between the two Mercedes-powered cars. The orange Mercedes versus the green Mercedes. On the melon Mercedes, should I say. Orange Mercedes versus the melon Mercedes. Who will take it? That's Raw, sorry. That's Raw. Oh, there's Trizzy now down in third. It's now the drivers ahead of him just drive off into the distance. Currently, but at this point now, currently it is not the best day for McLaren today, as it seems. Hello to the other viewers, Josh Lloyd. As Peroxidine now retires from the session, there's now another safety car. What is happening today? It's a good time. I think it's not the best time that you've joined because we've just gotten a safety car. I wonder what happened to Proxy. Yeah, he's hit the barrier at just after turn 24. We are getting yet more penalties. It's now a Peroxidine leaves the session. As just a moment ago I was mentioning how slow the current McLarens are. As it seems I am not wrong. For as it stands, look at the gap though. But now they've decided to take the gamble and go in and pit under the safety car, which, in my personal opinion, is not the best choice. Now all pitting in for softs. Yes, it's now Rambo now going into the pits. Raw Uru speeding in the pit lane and gets a penalty. Epic Warrior doing well for himself. From starting last now all the way up into 4th. Doing really well for himself. He's doing really well for himself, is the Englishman. Currently it is Hera Gamer for Dutch in the Aston. It's his Hera Gamer. And then it's Jaguar 14, the Irishman. Behind him is Trizzy, Warrior, and the Scotsman of Rambo. Sammy, Raw Uluru, your boy Shane, and Peroxidite and Alita both crashed out the race today. These Hera Gamer has decided to go into AI mode, probably in order to let himself cool down, also let others cool down. It's now Raw Uluru serving a stop and go under safety car, which is really odd. It's now currently there's now 10 laps to go here in Jeddah. This may be a bit of a lengthy race, but it's definitely going to be an entertaining one. Could this be Hera Gamer or Jaguar 14's day, or could this possibly be a redemption for Trizzy after what happened early on at France? Could this be Epic Warrior or Rambo? Or could someone else take it? I think Raw's getting a little bit impatient with your boy Shane. Your boy is currently been keeping that gap to about 4,000 to currently 400ths of a second. To now 300ths of a second. If I am correct, the safety car will be in at the end of this lap, as I am expecting. If I am correct, it is coming in now. It's now Raw almost doing Verstappen's trick of being alongside the guy you're gonna race against as they're on the restart, as he backs off. Now they're just gonna have to rely on the call of the driver in front. As now we go green as we're now racing here in Jeddah, as it is not the best of calls, I think. It's now Rambo around the inside as our couple drivers now cut the tracking now up into fourth. Which is getting very tight as Epic Warrior losing all the places here in the restart. He's not going relatively fast today, is he? He seems to be very slow. Looks to be, to me, he's got very badly blistered tires today. These tires are theoretically dead. Rambo now gonna gain on It's now Trizzy making a move on Jake. It's now being very close now to the top 3. This could possibly go down to a this could be a possible 4-way battle for the lead, just like how it was in today at Monaco in real life. I think Warrior now getting a time penalty once again. So far, Harry Gamer just driving off into the distance just like he did at Beauregard. But will we see how many penalties he has? 6 seconds worth of penalty, so he's gonna have to gain an entire 3 seconds to the car in front. Never mind, he's gonna have to gain quite a lot actually if he wants to even hope for anything remotely to a win here. Is now curling now towards the final corner, right in the inside. Goes around, but he cannot make that move stick. DRS now enabled on this lap. Only so far it could be Jake. Only Jake and Rambo possibly finishing in the top 2. This could be an interesting battle. This could be interesting indeed, actually. Jake versus Trizzy versus Rambo. Rambo versus Trizzy versus Jake. It's now Jake passes around the outside of Trizzy. Gets that move to stick. It's now that's given Rambo the advantage here. He's now gaining now on Trizzy. Trizzy with the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well now. Sammy as well with a 3-second time penalty. Epic Warrior now with a penalty as well, currently, as it stands. Not been a much of a position change other than one thing. As currently, now, this is going to be interesting now. Trizzy now going to try and make a lunge on Jake, but never mind, it's going to be Rambo who's going to try it. But he gets way too close to the barrier as he hugs it and slams into it. As now he's just going to have to stick to his 4th place currently as it stands at 5 laps to go. The top 4 now breaking up a lot more now. Is now currently Jake with no DRS to help him now. But this is now battle of the Mercedes engine cars and a battle of the Ferrari engine cars. It's now down the main straight towards the outside. Around the outside into turn 1. Can he get that move to stickers? No, he's now Harrogate now going to try and fight back to switch to the inside. In turns 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 5 and Harrogate stays in first. What a battle! What a battle this has very much become. 3-second time penalty for him yet again for multiple warnings. This is not going to go in his way, I guess. As currently, Hera trying to keep him behind, but I don't think it's going to work for much longer now. It's now to switch to the outside and inside in these corners. Oh, this he touches! He touches Hera Gamer! So now, sadly, oh dear. As now he nearly gets touched by Rambo. As now in the DRS. Rambo gonna go to the inside, he's gonna hog the wall as tight as he possibly could. It's now Jake now gets touched, now touches Rambo. But that was not what Trizzy wanted here today here in Jeddah. Now around the outside and the inside into turns 1 and 2. And Rambo now takes the lead. With just 3 laps to go. As it stands right now, Rambo is now leading this race as Jacob R14 now has a 3-second time penalty. Or multiple warnings. Now Jenko 114 now gaining and gaining and gaining on Rambo. As now Rambo's managing to keep it on the defensive, is now managing to keep that Alfa Romeo behind him. But Hera Gamer is now utilising the toe from the two of them. It's now they're now gonna both pass him. Can Hera Gamer pass him? No, he cannot. The person who won last round. Wheel pegging it with the league owner. So now this is very, very tight as it stands. This is a very interesting 3-way battle now to the inside. Goes Hera Gamer on Jacob R14 as he makes the move work. This is one of the most interesting battles I have ever commentated on in these last 2 months. I have never seen something this is as interesting as this. I am absolutely speechless now. Hera Gamer now going to go to the outside of Rambo as he now makes the move work. Retakes the lead here in Jeddah. This is very interesting indeed. Don't you agree, people? This is the most interesting race you'll probably ever see in a lifetime. This whole battle may go to a 3-minute CapCut clip. It's currently now, as he's now trying to keep close to Arabian, he's struggling out there a little bit. Never mind, he's now got a big toe. Having a rocketing day here today is Rambo, retaking that lead into the fight towards the final corner. But now that means that Jacob 114 will now have the DRS, and Arabian will also have a DRS on Rambo. So now Rambo not putting much of an effort to defend himself from him. But now Jacob 114 there on his final lap, passing Rambo, but I don't think that's going to matter because the two of them have penalties to rely on. They've got to be aware of how fast they're going right now. I think Rambo's now holding off, as he currently really is desperate to try and maybe utilize his overtake. Yes, he is going to utilize the overtake. He's now with the help of a DRS. He's now going to close in on them too, like a homing missile. This has been an absolutely chaotic closing stages here today. Just like in Monaco in real life, this is probably gonna go to Rambo's way here today. This is gonna secure another 25 points, possibly. There's a possible chance he may regain these on these closing stages of the race. It's now, yes, it got 3 and 5 second time, but it's now looking at it. Hera game and Jacob 114 passing him into the final corner. It's now Hera game and Jacob 114 cross the line, but it is not gonna be these two. It is Rambo to win here in Jeddah, winning it by the drivers in front, getting a penalty. Just like in Silverstone those months ago. Whoa! This has been an absolute breathtaker today. There we go. As now that rounds it to the end of the race. But I think this is now. Um. Okay, now I am going to do not go yet, folks. We are just about to do the post-race conference. So you're now going to show Herrick Gamer's car first. As I'm now going to look and find Hera Gamer to come to talk to. Oh, hello again there, Hera Gamer. Welcome back to the Post-race conference.
Hello. Hello.
A bit unlucky out there today, getting a P3 and a lot of penalties, but you did quite well for a P3, didn't you?
Yeah, I was fighting for a P1, but some of the second limits were bullshit, but don't really care. Had some good battles, some good fights.
Yeah.
Was a bit unlucky with Trizzy on the end, but still was a good race.
I think very unlucky for Trizzy. He could have gotten a podium for McLaren, because it would have been his redemption after Paul Ricard. But I guess I was wrong. I guess we were all wrong about that. But other than that, how do you feel? Do you think you could have done better this race?
Yeah, without the penalties, I think I would have got the win. Because I had some really good pace. But the penalties I got was a bit stupid for me. And
yeah.
The DRS train is just impossible to get away from the second guy. Because if you are 9/10 from someone, he's coming with the DRS on 2 straights. And he just gets past you.
Yeah, I saw early on, you got the lead, but then all of a sudden you was all the way down into P7. Like, what happened?
After a corner, I hit the wall and had some damage. So I needed to go in and wanted to go till the end with the mediums. And it would have worked out, but then the safety car came. So.
Yeah, because I think it was from when. What lap was this exactly? I think it was like lap 4.
The damage? The lap 3.
That was lap 3, so that was yeah, it was Elite then. It was Elite who had crashed.
Yeah.
Right.
It was lap 5, I think.
Other than that, did you experience any problems during the race?
No, I actually didn't. Because only one time on the safety car I went on AI and I just glitched back. But I got the position back. So.
We did really well out there today, getting 2 podiums in your first 2 races, getting 2 podiums. One of them being a win, one of them being a P3.
Yeah.
Well done to you.
Thank you.
Alright, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, have a good night.
Alright. Now it's Jacob R14's turn. Hello. Welcome to the post-race conference.
Thank you.
Did really well out there today, getting a good P2.
Should have won. Simple as.
Yeah.
Do you know? Until that second safety car, that might as well have given it to them. But you know, that's what happens. And then just
you did really well out there today, managing to. I think it was you who started P1, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And only losing one place to Rambo, but other than that, you did surprisingly well. I think you could have done. You think you could have done better, correct?
yeah, much better.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that. You did take quite the gamble though when pitting in for softs, but it seemed to work out for you in the end.
Yeah, if I'd stayed on the mediums, I would have just the pace wouldn't have been at the end. I probably would have finished 4th or 5th by the end of it. So it was worth the risk. It was just that one single penalty, and it was the finest of margins as well. It's the small things always. It's never the big things. It's always the small things.
Yeah. I saw Epic Warrior do something like that where he didn't pit throughout the entire safety car. He stuck on the mediums.
Yeah.
Was in a good position. But as soon as Rambo had passed him, he was just losing places right, left, centre. All the way down to behind your boy Shane, who is an AI.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
See, I think doing small changes to your strategy can really make a big difference.
They do. They always do. But yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good race for it anyway. A clean race and fun as well. And well done to Rambo for the win. You know? He made the strategy work the best. You know? So yeah, be back next week.
Also, never got to actually tell you this, but this is kind of a late congratulations to what happened at Austria, though. You did very well at those a few rounds ago at Austria. That last of first was absolutely immense. I've been waiting to tell you this.
Thank you. It's worth the wait. So thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to the next race now and to the rest of the season.
Yeah. Next race is Sao Paulo, so
yeah,
let's see some moves.
Is ready.
Okay. One more thing. Did you experience any problems during that race?
No, I was good throughout.
Okay. That's it then. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Whew. Welcome back to the post-race conferences for a third time in a row. And for a second time, you're the winner.
Yeah, it was quite a hard race to be honest. Yeah, it's a shame
Yeah,
Jake,
don't put him, yeah.
he didn't put a foot wrong and he unfortunately got that penalty.
Yeah, I was just talking to him and I said how I would be waiting to tell him a congratulations about how well he did at Austria.
Yeah.
I had been waiting weeks to tell him that. We just made a joke out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great race out there. I think he started, was it like P2, P3?
I started third and then on the first safety car I went to pit and they put me on hards instead of mediums, so I had to pit again and then got sent to the back.
Yeah, you really took quite a big gamble there.
Yeah.
I think he almost did Hamilton at Hungary last year in a way, where you pitted a lot of times, lost a lot of places, but managed to gain them back every time.
Yeah, I usually go quite aggressive, but I decided to just try and do damage limitation today and it worked out. When I saw that Jake and Justin had penalties, so I just knew I didn't have to fight anymore and just had the win in the bag. Yeah, but...
Yeah, Like, that last lap battle, though, those last lap ones.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Wait, one question. Is it you who does, like, the editing for, like, the highlights on TikTok and
Yeah,
stuff?
I
So
do.
is it you?
Yeah, I do everything.
Yeah, I think some advice. I suggest, like, no audio, but just play, like, 3-minute, like, half-a-minute sections of that entire battle.
Yeah, I'll be sure to.
Like, just play the pure battle with pure audio and everything.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on
Just
also
some advice.
making,
Because I think, even though it'll be a lengthy clip, it would be great
Oh,
for the
yeah.
views, though, because then I can then show this to maybe wider audience myself. Show what I commentate for. Maybe get a wider audience into the sport.
Yeah, honestly, the battles were great. Commentating was great. Couldn't ask for a better weekend.
Yeah. Did you experience any problems during that race?
Well, Raw went and clipped the wall, and then that slowed him down, and I hit him, so I had damage as well, like on the safety car restart.
Yeah.
So then we had to pit again, we were sent to the back.
Like, I saw you made a very, very tight inside dive bomb on, I think it was like Jake, or was it Hera?
Yeah, Jake.
And you hugged the barrier very close.
Yeah.
But somehow you had 0 damage.
Yeah, I was
I
very
did-
close to that barrier.
It's a good thing this wasn't done on Ion Formula, because if I did that on Ion Formula, I'd become the first F1 car on Mars.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Jake would leave me the space, because, you know, I've been racing with him for a while, so... we were fine in the end. And...
Yeah, like, for me, you had a lot of major lag spikes throughout the whole time. Like, at one point I saw you go through, and at one point I think I saw you, like facing, like, 50 feet, like 50,000 feet in the air.
Yeah, I think I'm...
Going through barriers and such,
I
and
do
having
get
major
lag
lag
through
spikes.
some races, yeah.
Unless it's just my connection,
No,
but
it's
then
mine,
again, even if it
definitely.
is my connection, I'm getting some connection router plugged in, so it will allow me to have a lot stronger connection with
Yeah.
0 interference.
Yeah, I'll be getting my internet
So-
checked as well, so I'm not, like, showing up from, like, the side of the track or something,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, it was...
I suppose that is everything I wanted to ask you and tell you.
Yeah, well, thanks for that, and
right.
we'll see you for Brazil.
Great. Yeah, I'll see you in Sao Paulo.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, good night. And that will wrap it up here, folks, for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. If you did enjoy this stream, it will eventually be clipped up on TikTok, and if you join the Hyper Racing League TikTok, or you could watch this on YouTube once it gets edited onto there. Other than that, I will see you round day in Brazil. Thank you, and